Right.
Let's go.
So you know what it is, man. It's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Throzano, Brits to the streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on Thisis50.com. And this here, we call this the Zoom edition, all right? You know, we dealing with the COVID, so we got to, you know, make do and improvise. So we doing a Zoom interview. This is 50 Live, DJ Thoro. And I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Hey, man. I'm gorgeous, man. I'm the CEO. It's gorgeous. Musique, radio, clothing, awards, the whole nine. I'm also doing a TV series as well. Yes, a lot of things we got going on, man. Also, the new partnership I got with Local Choice Spirits, label manager of our brand Musique. Like I said, it's a long lineup.
Right. So you're doing music and fashion. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, where are you from?
I'm originally from LA. I'm currently in Las Vegas in our studio out here in Las Vegas, but I'm originally from Los Angeles.
What part of LA?
South Central.
Oh, South Central. Oh, all right. You know, on my show, man, I like to do hip hop trivia. Name me two famous rappers from South Central LA. Okay.
Dub C, I'm gonna say Ice Cube because Mac 10, he from Inglewood.
Inglewood. Okay. All right. So you know your stuff. All right. All right. Cool. Yeah. So growing up, you were born and raised in LA?
Yes, sir.
So all right. So growing up in LA, who were some of the guys you were listening to, or better yet, how did you get exposed to hip hop? What was the first? Do you remember where you were? Do you remember the first time you heard hip hop or rap? And if so, what was it? And what made you want it? What song or what moment did you decide this is what you want to do?
So I want to say going back to 2009, 2010.
Okay.
I used to do a dude named Black. He owned a label. His artist C Now and Miss Toy. Miss Toy was on a song with Ice Cube. You do Put Your Back Into It. I got a chance to meet them, and I actually became close friends with C Now. And after that, I got it. And when I went to the East Coast, I went to DC, and that's when I started my company in DC.
Right. You know what's crazy? That record, Push It Back Into It, that was actually on the Players Club soundtrack, that single, that record. I remember that record. So it's funny you brought that up. That was the hit record off the Players Club soundtrack with Ice Cube. That's pretty dope. That's dope. Now, as far as the fashion, what made you want to venture off into fashion?
Fashion started with me really just going to different clothing lines, trying to brand them through my artists. And then also I was starting to go on tour. So I said, I just want to get some slight stuff made for my artists and me when we go on tour. And I got some hoodies made. And when I got the hoodies made, I'm talking about they sold out before they even arrived. So I was wow, like, okay, well, let me get into this, you know what I'm saying? And it went from me just getting some merch to go on tour to actually starting the line.
Right. Okay, dope. So now what type of clothing is it? Is it urban fashion? Is it high-end fashion? How would you describe your line if anybody was interested? What would you tell them?
We call it hip-hop luxury. So it's like a it's like a midpoint because we got shoes, we got slides, you know what I'm saying? We actually come with a lingerie line. We just got the new sketches done. Models from Playboy magazine actually going to be doing a lingerie shoot for us in LA. We actually, the last shoot we just did it on Melrose. We did last shoot we just did on Melrose or whatnot. So, I mean, we got a full course clothing. I think the only thing that we don't got or haven't had is boxers and socks.
Boxers and socks. All right. Well, I definitely want to sample some of your stuff and see what see what you're working with. Because myself, obviously I do a lot of interviews, and I could definitely help promote your clothing line, and because that's what I'm about. I like to see my people, I like to uplift my people and support them, especially Black business. You know what I mean? So I'm all about that. So I salute you and commend you for that. You know what I mean? Definitely. Right. All right. Now I want to go back to the music. So I don't know how old you are, but LA at one point it was known for like gangster rap, if you will. You know what I mean? Sampling a lot of funk, a lot of Parliament, a lot of Roger Troutman. Do you feel this? Do you think LA still has a sound, or do you think that it no longer has a sound, or do they sound like pretty much everybody else? Like, what's your take on that? Because LA used to have a distinctive sound in terms of music.
I feel like with LA, the bob is from the sound, like that bob. Like we're not gonna ever. I feel like that bob. If you an LA artist, like there's no way you're gonna ever get away from that bob. Somehow, some way, it's always gonna be like, oh, this is a West Coast sound. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, like, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to have artists that venture off and have a different type of sound. But overall, yes, we going to always have that vibe.
Right. And I only said that to say, because some of the new kids, I mean, obviously because of the internet, a lot of people are influenced are influenced from sounds outside of, you know, outside of their surroundings. Like Rowdy Rich. I didn't even know Rowdy Rich was from Compton. I thought he was from Atlanta.
Rowdy Rich is from Compton?
Yeah, he's from Compton.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
See you see my point?
I definitely didn't know that.
Right. You see my point, right?
Yes. I definitely thought he was from Atlanta.
He's from Compton. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I asked you this question.
The whole thing is that Rowdy Rich says he's from 60s. That's in South Central.
Right.
So, like, Rowdy Rich claims he's a Crip. So he can't be a Crip from LA if he's from Compton. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know.
I'm not from LA.
No one has ever told me that before you, that he was from Compton.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess. Well, let me make it more diverse with my statement. He's from California, but he sounds like he's from Atlanta. Let me just say that. Let's put it that way. All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to break it down to a single section of Cali. He's from Cali, but he sounds like he's from Atlanta. If that makes sense.
Facts.
Right. So that's why I was asking you, how do you feel about that? Do you think the identity of Cali is being lost through artists doing that? Or what's your take on that? I don't know.
In some shape, form, and fashion, I definitely feel like a lot of the identity of a lot of cities that were major is losing a lot in today's era, because I just feel like this generation is kind of lost. They don't have no originality.
Facts. I agree. Now, speaking of originality, I always ask artists this. What are you doing to sound different? Or what are you doing to stand out instead of fit in? How is your music different? Or if it is in fact different, like what are you doing that sets you apart from everyone else musically?
Well, one thing I like to do in essence of me, I look at, you know, the competitors in reference to record labels and so on and so forth. And, you know, I tell people, like, I'm doing the things to resemble something that's going to match something that the majors do in comparison to just having a label and trying to go get this big deal from these people and so on and so forth. I got 4 recording studios on the West Coast. I got over 30 staff members. We over 5 different states. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. I'm the CEO. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we signing artists all over the country, you know what I'm saying, and making all these moves and doing all these different things. So my whole thing is I don't want to do what I'm seeing being done. I want to do what I don't see being done. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I can't stand out.
I love that's
actually you interview one of my artists, Interstate Snake.
Oh snap! Yeah,
that's my artist.
That's your artist?
Yeah.
He from DC, Maryland area. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Real quick, I can hear you and you can hear me, but I see in the screen I'm paused. Do you see that?
No, you moving.
I'm moving. Oh, so to me, I'm paused. Like, I don't know, whatever. As long as you can see me, then we all good. Right. Yeah. So back to Interstate Snake. Yeah, that's my boy. He's from DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I didn't even know that's a small world. Yeah, definitely. He's a good dude. Shout out to Interstate Snake, man. Definitely. So ultimately, what's your ultimate goal with this music industry and fashion industry? Where are you trying to go and where are you trying to take this?
So long term, I definitely want to be in a place and position where I want to sign at least 3 to 5 major artists to a deal. I want to be able to go to a major artist and offer them $250,000 or better. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I want to really like break the surface. Definitely in the next 6 months, I got an investor that's about to give me a big investment. I'm about to open up another location in DC, studio, full setup and everything. So, you know, I got that coming as well. And like I said, I just continue to apply the pressure with everything that's going on to show that this is different and what we're doing is different. I also seen you on live the other day with Fire.
Yeah, Fire Chick, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we also, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, set up a partnership. I also talked to her, you know what I'm saying, and set up some situations with her through my artists. Because I got over like 25 artists, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know, I definitely tapped in with her as well. One of my main artists, Traffic, he was in the video DNA. He also did this song Tookie Knows with Schoolboy Q that did over 25 million views. He went on tour with TDE. You know You know what I'm saying? He basically under TD, so to speak.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, I definitely, I don't know if you're familiar with Inglewood IV. That was on Rhythm and Flow with Cardi B and all them. You know what I'm saying? But we recently just had picked him up not too long ago and signed him. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, my whole goal is to really grace the surface with results.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And doing things that's going to draw some attention.
Right. Now, speaking of attention, you have a unique name. Obviously, everyone knows what Gorgeous means, but how did you get that name and why did you choose that name? Or who gave you that name, Gorgeous?
So I feel that there's no better way to describe anything there's no better way to describe anything outside of saying gorgeous. The definition of gorgeous is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? In French, gorgeous is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you say it's gorgeous, it doesn't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? Then beyond that, it's like, everybody loves it. Like everybody loves it's gorgeous. Everything's gorgeous. It is like, you know what I'm saying? That the movement is loved in comparison to just being strong.
Right. And just so I'm clear, what's the name of your clothing company again?
It's Gorgeous Cloth.
It's Gorgeous Cloths. Okay, dope. Now, back to music. Do you have any videos out on YouTube or anything? If anybody wanted to check out a video of you and they never heard of Gorgeous, what would be the first video you would want them to see? What video is that? What could they go check out right now?
I would say go to Google and type in It's Gorgeous. And it definitely direct them to my interview a little bit faster. But, you know, once I want them to see this one, I want them to see the updated one, you know, talking about the updated things, you know what I'm saying? But definitely if they want to see some now, I would say go type in It's Gorgeous. And definitely on Google, like we got 5 pages, like we come up crazy. So, you know, they would definitely be able to see the music videos that we got out, interviews, so on and so forth. I try to brand artists by having them release more on their channels and so they can build up their content and build up their subscribers. So you wouldn't see too much of my artist videos on my actual channel, but definitely you would see some of them. You would see a whole lot of content.
Right. Is there any one artist right now that you're pushing that you want to talk about? A song or a single that's out right now that you're pushing that you want to promote right now? What song would that be? Or what artist is that? Or who would that be?
So actually 2, if I may. So Bullet is an artist that's been with me for 2 years. He just did a song with Unique and Cashflow Harlem.
Oh, that's my boy. Cashflow Harlem. Yeah, I'm from Harlem, so yeah, that's my people. It's Cashflow Harlem. Yeah,
I was just down there. I was just down there not too long ago with Carl.
Okay, but Carl, he's that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to him. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Really show love.
Yeah, it's a small world, but go ahead.
Yeah, facts. Also, I want to say The Kid. I'm The Kid out of Inglewood, California. He's been working with me for 6 months. He got a song out right now called First Place. His numbers is going up. They checking him out in the UK. They writing blogs on him everywhere. He also just did a song with Slim 400. So we got some behind the scenes coming with that. He also just did a song with Darnell Roy up out of Atlanta. Called Kid. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff coming with him. So I would say if I had to say the artist, I would say those are my 2 picks for the ones that we doing the most with right now.
Right. I'm good. So
I would say those are the most that we doing with right now.
Right. So real quick, if anybody want to get in contact with you, follow you, maybe hit you up for merchandise, what's the best way to get in contact with you? How can they do that?
I would say the best thing to do is to Google It's Gorgeous, because it's going to direct you to everything we're doing. The music awards, the radio, you know what I'm saying, studios, everything. Everything's going to pull up as soon as you do it. The websites, the social medias, everything's going to pull up. It makes it so much easier, so much smoother just to do that in comparison to me giving separate links for every different thing.
Right. Well, do you want to give out your social media, your Instagram? Maybe they can follow you.
Yes, definitely. Check out, look up It's Gorgeous Musique. That's ITSGORGEOUS MUSIQUE.
Okay, cool. And one more thing, like before we get out of here, man, is there anything else you want to chop it up about or talk about that we didn't cover before we go?
Hey, man, no, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I'm waiting on everything to open back up, man. I want to set this up again in person.
Oh yeah, definitely. We gonna do that. I mean, I like your energy, man. I like you, man.
I definitely appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. I've been talking about this interview since March. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till everything open back up and take a special trip to New York and this and that, and you know, it's like,
well, I'm gonna tell you, you're rocking with the right person, man. Because I'm one of those people, man. I don't just do something with people and then you never hear from me again. I follow up. I answer calls. I respond back. I'm receptive. I'm approachable. I always make myself available. So you always got to remember this. And even if it's not me, support who support you. Support who give you the time of day. Support who sit down to talk to you. Very important. Always remember that. And don't chase nobody. Don't beg nobody to support you or try to get on their platform if they're not responding to you. That's not who you need to be supporting. You need to support people like me and Brianna and whoever that's giving you the time of day. That's who you need to support.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that goes for outside of me. I'm just saying anybody. You know what I mean? Word. So, yo, man, I want to thank you for coming on this platform. Like I said, this is Thisis50.com, hottest in the streets. This is Zoom edition. We got Gorgeous in the building, man. And like I said, man, I want to wish you much success in all your endeavors, man. And good luck and keep pushing, man. Definitely.
Say no more.
All right. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to Brianna, man. She on your side, man. That's a good person to keep on your team.
Shout out to Hip Hop United, man. Shout out to Hip Hop United, man.
Hip Hop United. Exactly.
On the topic, Brianna. Shout out to Hip Hop United, man. A lot coming with that, too.
Right. All right. So that's what it is, man.
Salute.
All right. Salute.
It is.
Peace.